Buenos dias, gente hermosa. So we got to do some feeding. We moved our bull, who's going to get processed next month, into his own little paddock, and he's ready to eat. Look at him. He's going to climb that fence. This guy is ready to get fed, so I'm going to go ahead and feed him. So he gets a little bully. I got a bucket and a cup. Okay, he's ready. So you better hurry up and feed me. So what I do, sprinkle some right there. Buys me enough time, I hope. Get back over here. And the chickens will clean that up. And that over there too. So yeah, not a whole lot of meat on this guy, but we can't keep him anymore. We don't want to keep him anymore. It's just not worth it for us to keep a bull on our property. As you can see, we don't have a whole lot of running around space for 5 grown cows, so we're not going to go that route. And this guy's starting to get aggressive too, so it's time to go. He did his job. Our girls got bred. We actually have a baby that just popped out earlier this week, so we're good to go, y'all. Alright guys, so next project. We're going to turn that carport slash goat barn into a real goat barn. And I guess lamb barn, goat lamb barn. I know that we talked about our cows. I know that you guys seen some videos on our pigs and our rabbits. Has been a pretty nice build, and it's been a lot of footage on that too. But this right here, this is our next little project. So the carport was, my wife found it through a friend of ours, and we went to go pick it up, tear it down, brought it back home, and we're working on extending it. This was part of our horse stalls, which was then our goat barn, which is now back to being a goat barn. Back over there, we still have some materials left over, so we're going to be reusing some of those materials to build a buck pen. That buck pen is going to be built right around here, and it's going to be about, we haven't decided yet if it's going to be 30 by 20 or 40 by 20, but it's going to go down this line right here, and that's the next build, y'all. So be on the lookout for that. Again, we're reusing all material in our property or deals that we found. And the reason why we need to do this, guys, because look, we had a hard time with you mama right there, so that we can get
that's the little baby.
You baby out of her. And I say that because she is a young you. And I don't think she was fully ready. When we got them, we were not aware that they were bred. And again, guys, to nobody's fault, you know, they just didn't look bred. You know, her and her sister did not look bred at all, and their udder was not completely developed. But again, the goal is to build a birthing pen or a holding pen here. So pretty much from where this is at, roughly to about right here is where we want to be at. It'll be about 5 by 5. And the reason why we want to go small is because we want to make sure that when mama gives birth, she doesn't have a whole lot of running room, so that babies can go ahead and feed on them, because or nurse on them, because they need that. It's very important that they get all the colostrum the first day, and which means that that first week is very important that they are isolated, because some of these guys are bullies. It's nature, y'all. It'll do it. I mean, we as humans do it too. You know, we're jerks. So goats can be jerks. Some sheep can be jerks. Although we haven't, see?
Mostly it's just our goats.
Mostly it's our goats. But we love our goats. And the sheep have been an amazing addition to us. We used to have Dorpers. And we have crosses here. Dorper and St. Croix. And those guys just look a little bit hardier.
Yeah, they're a higher percentage Dorper. Because the St. Croix are more, they're more delicate boned sheep. They have thinner, longer legs. They have straighter, thinner fur. St. Croix is a tropical sheep. So in theory, they should do really well in our area because we're hot and humid. So, but their body styles are definitely different.
And then we have a little runt right there. We don't know what he is, but he's going to be in the
Nigerian dwarf, and he needs to go away.
that little guy right there. My dad brought him to us, and we were supposed to eat him over Christmas.
Joy.
It just didn't work out.
Hi, Joy.
And then we have Joy, who is a massive. She's a beautiful goat. I love that body structure of hers. I'm kind of hoping she was bred, but I don't think she is.
Hi, Faith.
And then, like I said, this little dude, he's gonna be eaten. I mean, we have him here, but he's not doing anything with our girls. Our girls are mean, basically. So we have Spanish Kiko mixes, and then we have Savannah and Kikos around here. And we'll be talking more about those guys and showing them off to y'all. Like I said, if you guys are not fans of bully animals, you might not be enjoying these videos as much because you're going to see them, you know, bang each other and hit each other because that's what goats do. So, again, just a little bit of the chores that we're doing this morning. We fed the rabbits, the pigs, everybody else, but my wife said we needed hay. And my son went back to his dad's house this weekend. So I'm doing the hay today. That's usually his job. And we will be extending. It was just a little show or a pre-show of what's about to happen here. So like I said, this one gave birth yesterday. My wife and I had to hold her down. It took us about almost 2 hours to catch her. And then once we caught her, it was an amount of seconds before we pulled that baby out. And that is one healthy looking baby ewe. And now she was in mama for quite a bit. Mama just didn't know what to do or how to do it. But all of these guys, except for one of them, was not born here from the baby ewes. Do you remember which one was not? It's that one, right? The one back here? The biggest one. She was not born here, right?
No, she was born 2 days before we brought her home.
So she was born 2 days before we brought her home from Lorraine's house. And then we ended up bringing 2 more. She's looking for mama. So when we picked up mama and baby, we picked up 2 more. And then the other 2... it was about, what, 2 months after that they gave birth? Or was it 3 months?
We picked them up in September, or no, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
It was October. I don't know. It was later part of the year. But they had lambs about 2 months after.
2 months after that. So when sheep give birth, it's called lambing. So we have 2 ewes, and those are the girls, and then we have 1 rambling. See, they're jerks. Oh my goodness. They're just...
She's a herd queen, and she is not about sharing.
So the competition has been between her and Faith, and then Blanca right there. So these 3 girls have been fighting it out. But Crystal's been here the longest, and Blanca's just gotten bigger and bigger as she's gotten older. And then Hope, Joy, Hope. She's just massive, but she's so, I mean, I've yet to see her, except for the first day. She did get a little bully, but it was matter of seconds, and she got over it. But it's always been Crystal. And we love Crystal, but like I said, she's just the queen, and that's what she's going to do. And then we have big boy skinny guy right there. That's Ben.
He's a Saanen.
He's a Saanen. He's a dairy goat.
But he's a wether.
And he is a wether. And wether, and that means no operative tool back there to work. So
he's a bottle baby.
He's a bottle baby, and he's our buddy, which I was kind of hoping we'd had eaten him already. Now, here's a little rambling right there. That little guy, he's been hissing and doing all kinds of weird things, and like he's like, see? He's like, come on, girl. Let's talk about it. He's so beautiful. I think I want to keep him as our ram, but my wife is not about it. That's so beautiful, though. So we don't know yet. We haven't decided yet, but it is about time that we need to start thinking about keeping him as a ram, or he's wooing her. Hey, girl. Hey. Again, my wife needs to make up her mind. Either we let him be a ram, or we snip and we eat him. Oh, I think he heard me. Yeah. Straight, direct, and to the point, huh? Yep. That's how it is, buddy. And then King George is back there. So we keep King George away. He is a St. Croix. We keep him away from all the girls because, again, we are controlling when we put them together. Now, he's a very, very good ram. He's very, very docile. He doesn't, my wife goes in there. Now, again, he's a large animal. We are as careful as we can be, but like I said, he hasn't tested us yet. And when we go in there, we don't turn our back on him because he's a large guy. So we're careful. But the goal is, that's our garden, by the way, guys. We haven't even started anything yet. We just keep dumping stuff in there. And I need to get the tiller on the tractor and start mixing that dirt in there and then cover it up. But the goal is to get that guy and our future buck for our girls, which I think my wife has been working on getting us one. And it needs to happen like within the next couple of weeks. I need to hurry up and build this. And as y'all know, I'm a slow builder. And that needs to get done soon. Because we got the garden coming up. We got the rabbit was done. I'm glad we got that out of the way. It's done. And the weather, we built it when the weather was not the greatest, and it's complete. So we're good to go there. Look at our naughty dogs. That's Cora and Cosmo, and they're just naughty. So hey guys, hello, no, Cosmo, go home. Go home, no sir. You better not. Go home. Go home. He's trying to make... Cosmo! He made a business decision. Okay, got it. Either you go home or you are not going to sleep home tonight. You too, Cora. That's what I thought. I was only kidding about not letting him come home. So our neighbor lets us borrow her back property. She's got about the same amount of land as we do complete, which is about 11 acres. So we get our cows and we run them back here. I need to get in there and clean up some of those trees that are down. And I think she wanted me to take that tree down. So I'll be working on that. But again, we're getting sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked. So that's just a little bit of what was going on today. A little feeding time. I was on the tractor earlier. Not a whole lot of footage there to shoot. But it was a little bit of adventurous because the goats got out. But we got them back in with a little cup of feed. So that's that. And it's gray. I don't like this weather. I can handle the cold. I just don't like the gray, yo. And it's hard for me to get motivated to get things done. But got to figure something out today. I got to do something. So if I happen to do something today and it's interesting and there's a little bit of learning there, we'll post it. If not, I do know that we need to process a couple of rabbits. So maybe there'll be some footage of that. And we'll go from there. So again, thank you guys. Have a good day. And if you guys have any questions about our goat barn or any ideas of what you guys do, put a link in there. Let me check y'all's page out. Let me see what you guys got going on. Maybe I'll borrow some ideas so that we can apply it here. And as we get this footage going, I'll be telling you guys what it is that we're doing. So thank y'all.